I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen this.
Well, good morning, champions. We're going to start working with the AMCO 3 book. We are going to the reading comprehension section, and we are going to start with the second reading that we have, that is on page number 11. So once you go to page 11, at the count of 3, we're going to start off with the reading.
Barber, builder, scientist, czar. A tall young sailor named Peter Mikhailov went to Sweden to study building. From morning until evening he sketched and measured the strong Riga fortress in Sweden. Later the same young man turned up in Holland with tools slung over his back. There young Peter learned to build ships. He hammered and sawed and measured and sketched until he knew all there was to know about building the new square-sailed warships. Some time later, Master Peter packed up his sketches and sailed to England to learn about the greatest navy in the world. Everywhere that he traveled, young Peter discovered and learned interesting things. He learned about ice skates, wheelbarrows, wind dials, and microscopes. He studied with the best scientists, engineers, military experts, painters, and doctors that he could find. From skilled European dentists, he even learned how to pull out teeth. Finally, carrying many cases of notes and sketches, the young traveler returned to Russia. Accompanying him were more than 900 artisans, craftsmen, and technical advisors. When he arrived, crowds of officials ran to welcome him. Master Peter was actually Tsar Peter and was bringing the news of the modern world to isolated, old-fashioned Russia. Tsar Peter was determined to transform his country, and he set to work immediately. Imagine how shocked his attendants were when he walked up to them, pulled out a pair of scissors, and started snipping off their beards. During his lifetime, Tsar Peter used many of the things that he had learned on his European trip. He introduced Russia to the latest technical advances. His knowledge of Sweden helped Russia win in the Great Northern War. By 1721, Russia had won land from Sweden, including a new window to the west and much-needed seaports on the Baltic. As a result of his victories, Peter was crowned Emperor of all Russias. Emperor Peter encouraged his nobles to become educated and useful. He opened schools for the common people, modernized the calendar and alphabet, and edited the first Russian newspaper. This advanced and energetic ruler became known all over the world as Peter the Great.